Hello, first graders. Today we're going to be working on some math. So first we're going to start by finding the number 82 on this 120 chart. So I can see that 8 is in the tens place, and I can see that 2 is in the ones place. So I'm looking for 82. I'm going to grab my pen quick, make sure I have that ready. I'm looking for 82. Is this 82? Definitely not 82. Very close. It's 22, so there's the same amount of ones, but we need more tens. So I'm going to look around. Is this 82? No, that's definitely 74. So I need to go up a little bit more. 82, I'm in the 70s. I found it. Here is 82. Okay, so next we're going to count up to 82. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We're going to switch, count by ones, 81, 82. Great work. Next, we're going to build the number 82. So when we build the number 82, we're going to first start with 80. I see it right here, 80. And then we're going to find 2 because we need ones. 2. So 80 plus 2 is 82. 80 plus 2 is 82. Great job. Let's keep going. Okay, what we're going to need to do is make sure the clocks show 8 o'clock. We're going to do this on the analog clock, and we're going to do this on the digital clock. We're going to use red for the hour and blue for the minutes. So if we want it to show 8 o'clock. Maybe we should start with the digital clock. That might be a little bit easier. So I'm going to use red for the hour. So I need this to say 8. Sorry, my mouse is going all over the place. 8. And I remember that when the minute hand points up at the screen, that it's going to say o'clock, a double zero. So 0, 0. That shows 8 o'clock. And that is how you write it on the digital clock. Now, on the analog clock, the clock with the face, we need it to, the minute hand to point at the 12, because that means 0, 0. So I'm going to draw a line straight up, make sure my arrow is pointing right at 12. And then next I need my hour hand. My hour hand is that short one, remember, it's a short one. Hour is a shorter word, minute is a longer word. So my hour hand is shorter. I'm going to make that hour hand point at 8. That way we know what hour we're reading. 8 o'clock. Great work. Let's keep going. Today our learning target is I can write time to the half hour using different clocks. We've been doing a great job working on writing to the hour, but today we're going to get to work on the half hour. And this is really exciting, but it's a little tricky, so make sure you're paying attention. Okay, it says write the time to the half hour on the analog clock. So it says 7:30. So when we write the half hour, so this is 7:30, this means it's almost 8. And it's a little bit past 7. So I'm going to use my red hand. And something really cool happens when it's 30 minutes past. So what happens is the hour hand is actually in the middle of 7 and 8. Because like I said, it's almost 8. Then what happens to that minute hand is that minute hand is pointing to 30. And you're probably like, that's 6. That doesn't say 30. But each tick mark, so this one is 1, this one is 2, this one is 3, this one is 4, this one is 5. And if you count all the way around, that 6 actually means 30. Because it's the 30th tick mark. So this clock shows 7:30. Let's go on to our next example. This one wants us to show 4 o'clock. So like I said, or 4:30, my bad. First graders, oh my goodness, I'm making mistakes. So this one wants us to show 4:30. So when we take our hour hand, we're going to go in here, find my pen really quick. we're going to make our hour hand say 4:30. Now remember, it's almost 5. It's a little bit past 4. 30's in the middle. So I'm going to make my hour hand point in between 4 and 5 because it's almost 5. Then I'm going to take my minute hand and I'm going to point it all the way straight down. And that lets me know it's 4:30. We'll do a couple more examples. Next, 1:30. So we're going to make our clock say 1:30. Now, I'm getting pretty good at this. I know that my minute hand is going to point all the way down to 6. But I might get a little confused about that hour hand, so I'm going to think about that again. So 1:30 is halfway to 2. So that's half of the clock, right? So this whole side of the clock. That's halfway. So I need my hour hand to point halfway between the 1 and the 2 because it's almost 2 o'clock. Great work. Last 2 examples. It says, which clock shows time to the half hour? Okay, I'm going to think about this a little bit. So let's look at this first one. This first one, I see the hour hand is pointing up at the 2. Okay, so 2. And then I see that this minute hand is pointing up at the 12. Now, I know that when it's the half hour, the hour hand is in the middle between 2 numbers. This one's pointing right at that number, so this one probably can't be half hour. And if I look at the 12, the minute hand is pointing up to 12, and I know that when I think about 12, or when the minute hand's pointing up to 12, I think double zeros. I think that O clock, that says O clock. So I don't think this one can be it, but let's double check. Maybe they're trying to trick us. So let's look at this other one. Okay, when I look at this one, I see the hour hand is pointing right between 1 and 2. So it must mean it's almost 2, not quite 2, but almost 2. And I see that this hour, or this minute hand, is pointing down to 6, which lets me know that that's 30. That tells me that this clock is showing time to the half hour. It must be 1:30. Almost 2, but not quite. One more example. We've got this. Which clock shows time to the half hour? Okay, I think I'm getting pretty good at this. Last one said that this one was the right one, so let's take a peek and see what we think. Okay, I see the hour hand right there. The hour hand is pointing in between the 4 and the 5. Okay, that sounds good. Now let's look at the minute hand. The minute hand is pointing down at the 6, which I know means 30. Okay, so this clock would be saying 4:30. This one is showing time to the half hour. Let's see if they tried to trick us. So let's look at this other clock. So this hour hand is pointing at the, whoops, my lines are gonna look crooked, 7. Okay, it's pointing right at the 7. I don't know if that tells me time to the half hour because I know the hour hand points in between 2 numbers when it's half hour. Let's look at that minute hand. The minute hand is pointing right up at the 12. So that kind of tells me that this clock is saying 7 o'clock, and that isn't showing time to the half hour. So that one definitely can't be time to the half hour. I'm going to cross it off right now because we know that one ain't it. Okay, first graders, that is all I had for you today. I hope you had fun learning a little bit more about telling time to the half hour. Have fun learning on Seesaw.